everybody, it's Colleen from Sunrise to Sunset RV. Hope everybody's doing well today. First I want to start out by giving a big shout out to Jim Hoadley for being our very first Patreon patron. Thank you so very much. We will be getting some things out to you pretty soon. Second bit of news, we just sent off our sticker file to get those printed, so we should have those back sometime next week. Also very exciting news. Then the next thing that I've got next weekend is Dragon Con, which is a big science fiction fantasy convention that goes on here, kind of similar to the big one that happens out in San Diego, which I will not mention that one because I don't want to get in trouble. So, but yeah, I volunteer for Dragon Con every year for the past 4 years. And I work for the Daily Dragon doing some writing, and I will put a link to that information to some of my articles in the description below so you can see some of my writing. More stuff that's coming up. The blog is kind of in production. I am working on it now, getting it all set up on our website. We do have a website. Right now there's one post up there that says coming soon. But that's sunrise to sunsetrv.com. So check that out in the near future. Along with that is going to be our newsletter that we will be doing every month. And hang on a second. There we go. Sorry, I had a weird thing pop up on my screen. Other things that have happened this week, we fitted the dogs for their harnesses, so now we don't have to worry about them slipping their collars, because that's one of the things that we've always worried about. So we did take care of that. Trane now has a pretty purple one. You can hear them barking in the background because the neighbors just came home. But yeah, so Trane is going to have a pretty purple one, and Gus has a pretty turquoise one. So we did that. We do have some big news coming, but we cannot announce it just yet because it's not completely finalized, so watch out for that. We are a little concerned with our timing that with the RV that we are planning on purchasing. We had been given until the end of August, so we are hoping that the sellers will work with us on extending the time, but we do not know for sure yet that they will, so keep your fingers crossed that that will work. I think that's about it. I know I still owe you a walkthrough of the house showing how empty it is now, which also means that I need to find pictures of what it looked like before we emptied everything out. Let's see. Today I am starting the domicile part of everything. I think we're going with myrvmail.com or myrvmail. I think we're going with them, which is in Florida. Yeah, getting all of our mail swapped over, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're getting close. But that's it for right this minute. I will maybe add some more to this before I edit it and put it all together. See you in a bit. I think it's trying to look like a stick so nothing tries to eat it. Alright, so I know I said that I was going to do a full walkthrough, and I haven't done one yet. Now that we have shown the house a few times and we are waiting to see what happens, I figured that I would do a walkthrough of the whole thing so you can see it and not necessarily see me trying to show it. So here we go. This is our front entry, obviously. This is where we park and all that good stuff. And Ron and I spent some time, you probably saw the pictures of us painting all of this and staining the bottom. And then, of course, cleaning all of the front area here. And you can actually see right there where we stopped with the soap and scrubbing. And our summer plants have started dying away. These down here died, but we still have a few up here. Seems like only the purple impatiens were the ones that were able to withstand the coming cool, which today, it's Saturday the 25th, I think, and we've got the windows open because it's beautiful out. It's a little warm right now, but earlier it was gorgeous. So here we are coming in. We're in the entry, and there's Gus here to greet us, and we'll go upstairs first. In the entryway. Hi, Gus. All right, so here we are in the living room. So that's the music corner. You can't tell that we're musicians at all, can you? There's Trane over there with Gus's bone that she has appropriated. There's the fireplace with the candles and all the hats and more hats. And still haven't gotten that done yet. We're waiting to hear what's going to happen again. I can't talk about it just yet, but hopefully soon we'll be able to make an announcement of some kind. Oh, I thought I had turned this light on. I was trying to prepare for you guys, but I didn't all the way. So that was the living room. This is the dining room. And that is some of Ron's art from when he was in middle school, I think, high school, probably high school. And here's where the dogs eat. And out to the backyard. And our nice big deck. And all of this backyard here, all natural. We really didn't do much to it. Okay, so one of the things that I learned yesterday was that my phone does not hold a lot of memory. So when I went to upload and edit some of these videos together, I lost the entire 7-minute video that I did of the walkthrough of the house. So you're going to see a lot more cuts because I have to do shorter videos so I don't lose so much. So I'm going to start again from the back door because that's where I left off in the last one. Okay, so it's been a day since I did the beginning of this video, and as you just heard, I lost a whole bunch, so I am going to do shorter videos. Back in the dining room after going out and looking at the back deck, we're going to come into the kitchen, and here is the kitchen, still all nice and clean, keeping it all nice and clean. I still have our calendar up here, but as you can see, I have not been updating it. I still have July, which has our son's birthday, yay, turned 21, and then how this weekend is coming up to Dragon Con. So we're still kind of keeping it, but not very much. And then I will come down here back into the entryway. This is where our catch-all was. We're keeping it nice and clean, just have the home and the router, some vape batteries, a card game that we can't wait to start playing once we get on the road, and our shredder, which is about to get some good use. And then we're into our guest bathroom / our son's bathroom. Still all nice and clean. And then this is our son's room, which is now my office since he moved out. And I was just watching S&S and the RV Cats, and they were talking about purging and minimizing with their books and the KonMari method, which I also subscribe to. And I'm going to be going through the same pain Sal did. There's all my books. And all my books. And nope, that's not it. That's not all of them. And books and videos. So yeah, I'll be going through all those. I'm fortunate in that my son wants to keep a few of these, but not all of them. So, all right, into the next room. All right, now we are into, this is Ron's office and room. He's been watching some videos. So it's pretty clean in here. Gus is following me around like, what are you doing, crazy lady? Hi, Gus. Good boy. All right, and then into the master. And it's still pretty clean. This tends to be the room that we do all the staging of getting rid of stuff and where are we with things. So I have some important papers that I need to go through right there. But for the most part, it's still all nice and clean. Of course, I'm going to show you my dirty little secret. Yeah. Still gotta go through all that. But we won't think about that right now, right? And there's Gus again. And into the master, which is still nice and clean. Still keeping it all good and clean. And over to my lovely garden tub that, because now it's Sunday, I will be spending a few hours in this evening. And yep, we are using this now since it's fixed. Oh, did I ever show you that it's fixed? I don't know that I ever showed you that it's fixed. So look, it is not dripping. It is not dripping. It is working. Still not dripping. Watch this. The super exciting part. It turns off and is not dripping. So we finally got that fixed. Oh, there I am. Hi. And that's it for the upstairs. So I will move to the downstairs. All right, so now we're heading back downstairs. Ron's outside doing some work. I'm about to do some work inside. But, all right, these I did not turn the lights on before I come down to film. But that's okay. So our laundry room now is in use. It wasn't in use last time, only because we were trying to clean it at the time. But now that we are living in it, we do still have to use it. And now this is our nice and clean and minimized. This is all that's left down here is our movie watching area and gaming. The boys haven't been here since the birthday, but that's all right. I've got to get used to him not being around. Yeah, where we sit to game and watch movies. And one of our last little couches and ottomans that we need to get rid of. And our foosball table we still hasn't sold. Again, if you know anybody who wants one and is local to the Canton, Georgia area, I'm more than happy to sell it to them. And now out to the garage. And we're still doing some minimizing. Oh, I'm going to stop for a minute because Ron's still blowing. Okay, so Ron's done blowing. I am going to do a quick walkthrough of the garage. So this is what it looks like right now. The previous video you saw all those boxes and everything. Well, this is, again, what we're down to for taking it to the RV. Not all of this is coming. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff right here that I still have to go through. And then we realized that we had all of these bins for all of our DVDs and CDs and everything that we are minimizing and also condensing into smaller carriers. So we've decided that we're going to hold on to those for a little bit, thinking that we might be able to use them in the RV for storage within the cabinet so that everything is contained. We have this stuff still, and we have a few things down here still. And then we've got, this is pretty much all that's left other than my closet that I have to go through. We've gone through just about everything else. I'm over here going through pictures and more pictures. We've got a few games, but these bins down here are empty, with the exception of, you see Harry Potter. Hi, Harry. With the exception of a couple of things. We've got the polyfill. We've got a tote bag filled with totes. We've got some air beds, air mattresses here. And then this bin here is, this one right here is filled with paper for packaging some stuff up. But yeah, so pretty much that's it to go through. There's 1, 2, 3 bins, 4 bins. This one is books going to my sister. We've got our lawn care equipment that we've already promised to somebody. That was the first day that we had our garage sale, yard sale, moving sale. This over here is stuff that is going to our son. We were trying to keep people from taking when we were giving away and selling. And then we have one more charity that's going to be coming out sometime this week to pick up the last few things that we can give away. So yeah, we are almost there. We are almost to the giving away as much as we can, getting rid of as much as we can until we do the next purge, which you know is coming. So we'll talk about that in a bit.
Can you take this for a sec?
What's happening?
Oh, we're gonna try everything.
Oh my goodness, what's happening?
See if it works.
I know. We're going for a walk. It's awesome. That's so much easier to put those on than with your collars.
And then I just need one, right?
Yeah, pick one.
I guess I'll pick the purple one.
Okay.
Pick the purple one.
So we're trying the new Y on the harnesses, which is very exciting.
All right.
He does like going for walks.
Okay, I think we're ready.
Okie dokie. Right behind you.
Oh, look how big that is.
That was way easier getting out the door, huh?
Yep.
I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
All right. Let's go, guys.
Nice. So much easier. Oh, there we go. Now it's working.
Really? Really, guys? Really?
They're trying to trip Ron.
Cut my legs out? Really?
They're going the wrong way. Come on, where are you going? Let's go this way, guys. Come on, sillies.
That's awesome.
There we go.
That was awesome.
I did record us walking down the street and looking at our neighbors' toys and everything. 3.5 minutes. You would have thought that I would have learned from the last time this stupid phone lost my stuff to make it short and sweet, but I didn't. So here we are walking in our favorite park.
It's a baseball field.
It's a baseball field. See? Baseball field. It's down at the end of our street. And a lot of times we just throw the dogs out in the backyard with the fenced-in backyard so they can do their business. But they do love taking walks. They get super excited when we go for walks. Pretty soon, this is all we're going to be able to do, is walks, which is fine. It's better exercise for us. It makes the dogs happy.